is the new Shimmering Sky set list, and I haven't read lots of these cards. So we're going to read all 204 cards together right now and tell you what I think about them. And we'll figure out what all of them do together. Coda, the talkative cub, tell everybody. During opponent's turn, you can't lose lore. So maybe no Aladdins, or maybe no Tremaines. Doesn't seem that crazy, but question for 2 for a 2, kind of crazy. That's good deal. Nala is the mischievous cub. The Lorcana Hide and Seek Championship was hers for the taking. See, they call it Lorcana. Like, in their rules, they were like, oh, no, you can't call it Lorcana. You have to call it the Realm of Lorcana. So I don't know what that's about. A 0-4 stat line is kind of crazy. You haven't seen that before. It dies to Medusa, so what's the point? Number 3, Prince Naveen, the ukulele player. Singer 6, it's beautiful. No, is his ability. When you play this character, you may play a song with cost 6 or less for free. So that song's like Zeus, and that song's like Bruno. Though we don't talk about Bruno and Along Came Zeus. You could play those for free, and any song that's 3 or whatever. Like, this card is going to make the Steel Song kind of shine again. And I'm stoked for it. And he even has a enchanted version of it. So that card is okay with us. The Rut, the Northern Moose. Support whenever this character quests, you may add their strength to another chosen character's strength this turn. Big support with a 3-4. There's a Maximus that does more and has Bodyguard. For 1 more. So it's not like crazy value, but it's okay value. To the Kanai, the big brother, has the brother's favor ability. He is a hero, Storyborn hero. While this character is exerted, your character's name Coda can't be challenged. So it's a bodyguard for 1 specific card, but I don't know. And it's not doing like bear power. So what's up with that? Vanellope here, she's a vanilla, a 1/2/2, kind of like the Flounder stat line, but she has this new keyword, Racer. So that's her speciality. The Took, he's a vanilla, a 4/4 on a 4, which kind of goes against the 4/3 body. Like Goat is a 4/3 body for 4, but Goat has crazy amounts of lore that he can get just from being played. So Took, not the best. I would like rather seen this to be uninkable and like a 6/4. That'd be crazy. I don't know anything. Lilo, support. Lots of support in yellow right now. That used to be a blue thing, but it's also been in yellow since set 1. So what am I talking about? It's got support for 1/3. For 1/3, not doing a whole lot. She's the junior cake decorator, and she's still a hero. She'll always be a hero, I think, right? Is that how that works? This is the other Vanellope, the other Amber Vanellope. You've got to pay to play. Whenever this character quests, chosen character gets -1 strength until the start of your next turn. So they stay negative strength all the way, even during your opponent's turn. They're going to be like, oh, I want to attack you, and you say, psych, you have less strength. So that's kind of cool. And it's a 2/2 with 1 lore. Kind of like Flounder, but it costs 1 more for this ability. The Candy Mechanic. Fix-It Felix Jr., the trusty builder, has Bodyguard. 4 strength on a Bodyguard is A-okay with me. The Bodyguard ability, 2 damage, that's pretty good. That's better than other stuff like Blue does 0 and the Prince does 1. Having 2 on a Bodyguard is okay. Gazelle got the Singer 5 for only 3, which is a way worse Ariel. It has all the same stats as Ariel, but it doesn't get to look at the cards. Like, it's just a way worse Ariel. Oh, the only thing it has going for it is this extra lore. So you're gaining a lore, but you're losing Ariel's super cool ability. Gazelle is we have Ariel, Spectacular Singer at home. Facts. Fix It Feel It Jr., but it's Flatborn Shift 3. Play it on top of one of your Fix It Felix Juniors. Building together your locations, get 2 willpower. They get +2 willpower. Not a whole lot of location-based decks out there, but this might help John Silver be a little bit sturdier. You got the Kristoff. He's a big old 9-cost uninkable, the Reindeer Keeper. This is one that's going to be the promo if you go to the DLCs. Song of the Herd. For each song card in your discard, you pay 1 less ink to play this character. And you got Bodyguard. And he quests for 3 big ones. That's a whole lot of lore on a 3/7 body. It's like the Chernobog, but it's for song cards, not character cards. And you don't get to shuffle in your song cards. That'd be so sick, dude. I would gladly play 1 more ink to make it a 10 like Chernobog if you let me shuffle in all my song cards. That'd be sick, dude. But they know that that'd probably be crazy. Our second legendary in Amber is the Mirabelle Madrigal. This is the Family Gatherer, and she has that magical keyword, so stuff like Bruno and Alma can find her, because that's how family works. Not without my family. You can't play this character unless you have 5 or more characters in play. This is our first printed 5 lore quester, so that's kind of cool. You can see the little number 5 there. So she quests for 5. It's not one of these 4 lore questers. This is a 3, but like before this card, the max that was ever printed was 4, and it was like Brave Little Tailor and Goofy and stuff. You know it. Mirabelle changes the game, and that's cool. This is the Minnie Mouse, the Drum Major. Shift 4, so we can shift her on any of our Minnie Mouses. There's a great 1-drop, 1/3 Minnie Mouse from set 1, and that's probably a really good pairing for this. She's got the Parade Order. When you play this character, if you use Shift Player, you may search your deck for a character and reveal that card to all players. Shuffle your deck and then put that card on top of it. So it's almost like you're finding something, but you gotta wait a turn to draw it. Or you draw with Shimmering Talisman. Is that it? The red one? When you banish and then you can draw. So if you're playing this with the mini that you can shift on, the 1/3 mini, I don't know, just a thought, kind of a cool thing. This is the card that everybody's losing their mind about. It's the super rare Daisy Duck, and she's Donald's date. They're going on a little date. They love each other. How nice. Oh, Donald probably wonders this teddy bear, and it's got a little hat like Donald. Oh, that's so nice. She's got the big prize. Whenever this character quests, each opponent reveals the top card of their deck. If it is a character card, they may put it into their hand. Otherwise, they put it onto the bottom of their deck. So this is one of those cards that says each opponent. So it's like, probably don't play this in a team challenge. Like if there's 3 opponents, that's going to be a lot of value for the other people and not enough value for you. But I don't know. It's aggro. It survives a bunch. It's another, we have Lilo at home. I like it. It survives so many things. Like Tinkerbell's not going to be able to be played and then take this out like it does your Lilo or your Maleficents. Like this makes aggro survivable. And all you need to do is get a couple quests in and you're already like halfway there. Here is another Fix-It Felix Jr. Oh my land. When you play this character, if you have a location in play, draw a card. That's kind of cracked. You can never land on 1. Fix-It Felix on 2. And then I think the shift is 3. Is that right? Where's Fix-It Felix? His shift is 3. That's crazy. So you would like never land on 1. Put down this Fix-It Felix on 2. It's a 1/3, and then you get to draw a card, so it already replaces itself. And then on turn 3, you shift your thing, and then Neverland goes to a 1/6, a 1 cost to move and a 6 willpower. And they'd be like, oh, I calculated how to take out your Neverland. And then, boom, Fix-It Felix is here. I don't know. Kind of crazy. Kind of a wombo combo, but not going to happen. Moana. She's 3 uninkable, the Determined Explorer. And she's got some flavor text here. Investigate every part of the luminary. Find the chromacrons. Restore the luminary. How hard can it be? Wait, what's that noise? That's kind of crazy. She's aggro, and we like that. She can fit in an aggro deck and also survive and also banish people that challenge her, because the 3 is a whole lot of strength, not willpower, other words. And then 2, great. This is a good rare card. It deserves to be a rare. Good job, Isabella, for drawing this crazy Moana, right? The Floodborn Vanellope, that's what we're talking about now. She's got Shift 2. Shift 2 cards are always so cracked. The Queen Shift 2 and Flynn Rider Shift 2 and the Floodborn Jafar, the Dreadnought, Shift 2. Sick, dude. She's got the I hereby decree. Whenever you play another princess character, all opposing characters gets -1 strength until the start of your next turn. Whenever you play another princess character. Whoa! There's already a whole princess deck, and then this just fits in there way better. It has the princess keyword, so if you play another Vanellope as like a shift target, people are going to get negative all opposing. You can just make them negative. This would pair so well with the Under the Sea to put all of their 2-strength characters on the bottom of their deck. Like, this card could be pretty wombo combo. It's kind of like we have a Kita at home, but it's Shift 2. Get this thing out on 2. That's crazy. Vanellope, and well, boom. And she's a 4, and she has the lore. What's her shift target? There's a 1/2/2 shift target. So good. What a great curve. That's a whole deck on its own, just playing princesses. And then you could even play the other Moana from set 1 that like readies your princesses. You know what I'm talking about. This is the Alan Adalin. If you didn't know, he's from Robin the Hood. He's like the narrator of Robin Hood. Fun fact. Fan favorite. What is he? I'm pretty sure Robin's a fan favorite. Little John's also pretty cool. Whenever you play a song, gain 1 lore. That's right. It's cracked. This card is going to be a little spice, a little sauce that you can slide into your Amber Steels and just go crazy. You play a song, you get a lore. It's a flute on a body that you don't even have to exert. It's a whenever ability. And it quests for 2 lore. And it has the 3 willpower survivability. It dies to Medusa, so it's worthless. Gets banished off the play of Medusa. Wreck-It Ralph. The 7 uninkable. If it's 7 uninkable, it better be good. The Admiral Underpants. What? That's some lore I don't know about. I've got the coolest friends, says Ralph. When you play this character, return a character from your discard to your hand. If that card is a princess character, gain 2 lore. So this is the big daddy for the princess deck. That's kind of crazy. In the 6/7, crazier survivability, it'd be only cooler if it had bodyguard. Gain 2 lore? That's pretty cool. And then you get to get your best princess back. Like, get back Ariel, Spectacular Singer. Maybe you don't play this deck with any song cards, but why not? This is pretty cool. I like it. You're going to get up to 7 ink if you have a Steel Song and you're controlling their board to the late game. And then you pop one of these down. He can take out anybody who wants. Wreck-It Ralph, okay with me. I'll probably never play him. Stitch, what are you doing here? What number is this card? So Stitch is here. Don't know why it's not in order, but that's okay with us. It's supposed to be Maid Marian. So, oh boy. Oh, where's Maid Marian? You're not Stitch. What's going on? This is actually Maid Marian. Don't pay attention to this picture. It's Maid Marian. She's a princess too, so she fits in the princess decks if the lady wants it. What? When you play this character, opposing characters of your choice gets -5 strength until your next turn. So it's a guaranteed Under the Seer. And she's a 6, so she sings for 6. Dreamborn Princess, 4/5, some survivability. Quest for 2. Not the best, but that's okay with us. On to the Shved, the Reindeer Steed. He's got the Reindeer Games ability. When you play this character, you may ready chosen character. They can't quest or challenge for the rest of this turn. So it's nice. I like it. For 4, and it gets 2 lore, and you're not really sacrificing any strength. I like it. It's not good in any particular deck. Like, it'd be good for like a Frozen themed deck. I like it. I think it will be pretty good in sealed too. Like if you're doing a draft, this is probably a good card to get, and it's only an uncommon. I like Sven. Minnie Mouse, this is the 4-cost Minnie Mouse, the Compassionate Friend. Patch them up. Whenever this character requests, you may remove up to 2 damage character from chosen character. So she's a little healer. And she's got 5 willpower. Dies to Zeus. Dies to Medusa. Unplayable. Into the song cards of Amethyst. And we have Try Everything. This is revealed pretty early in the set. It is a 4-cost song, and it's inkable. Good news. Remove up to 3 damage from chosen character and ready them. They can't quest or challenge for the rest of the turn. So that's Sven's ability. And it heals. And it costs the same. And you can play it for free because it's a song. Don't play Sven. Play Try Everything. If you're going to play Sven, you better believe that this is going to be a better card already than Sven. Heal. And then do the same ability. Like, yeah, you don't get a 3/3 body on board that quest for 2 lore. But you play it for free. It's so good. The healing touch, if you didn't know, this is Grandpappy's hand, and he's touching little baby Elsa, trying to give her some powers, taking away the sickness. Remove up to 4 damage characters from chosen character. Draw a card for 3 ink. You can draw a card. It's an action. You can't sing it. So you got to pay 3 to draw a card. You can heal some stuff. But it's not crazy. Is this Rapunzel? Revive. It's the We Have Monster Reborn now. Remember Yu-Gi-Oh? Monster Reborn. It's 5 uninkable, so you might get this in your opening hand and have it just stuck there, dude. Play a character with cost 5 or less for free from your discard. I said that in the wrong order, but the sentiment's the same. Cost 5 or less, what? From your discard for free. It's a rare. Hopefully you pull some. Hopefully you sneak one in. 5 uninkable, not the coolest thing, but if you play this in like a hidden Inkcaster deck, it'd probably be alright. It's an action, so it's tough. Like, you can discard it to shift your Diablos. You can discard it when Bucky makes you discard, or Prince John's Mirror makes you discard. This is the 6-cost action song. It's got the song in it. Name a card. Return all character cards with that name from your discard to your hand. So, it's not sing together, so it's not cracked, but it's okay. So if you're playing the Puppies deck, it kind of helps. So if you name Dalmatian Puppy, it would return all of the Dalmatian puppies to your hand, and then you'd have a crazy hand. Kind of a meme, but also, I don't know. I don't know when it'd be sick. It'd probably be sick for Jafar when you need your Jafar right meow. It's kind of like the Monster Reborn too. It's got the same vibes of the Revive. I like it. Probably will never play it. Oh, it's a super rare. They have high hopes for this. They say this is going to be some spicy spice. I don't know. Invited to the Ball, it's a 2-cost uninkable action, so you get this in your mulligan. You mulligan aggressively for this. You want to be able to play it as soon as possible. Reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. Put revealed character in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So if you're playing the Mufasa, throw in one of these as a surprise draw too. You only want one of them. It'd be a little surprise. It'd be like a Ultra Ball. I don't know. I like it, especially Mufasa. Just put one in. Just put one in your Mufasa deck. Do it. Do it. See what happens. Do it. The Healing Decanter is the 2-cost inkable item. And it's got the Renewing Essence ability. You exert it, remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. It's the We Got Gumbo Pot at Home. It's pretty good. I like it. If there's ever, I think there already is, like when you heal, you gain a lore. Maybe there isn't. But if there's ever a heal and gain a lore, that'll probably pop off. The Queen Sensor Core. This is some Destiny MMORPG type thing, dude. Symbol of nobility at the start of your turn. If you have a princess or queen character in play, gain 1 lore. Easy peasy. You could only ever gain 1 lore. You can't, if you have 2 princesses, you can't get 2 lore. But if you have 2 of these on board, yeah, dude, get 2 lore. That's how it works. But if you have 2 princesses and only 1 of these, you're stuck with 1 lore. Exert. Then you pay 2 ink. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it is a princess or queen character card, you may put it into your hand. Otherwise, put it on top of your deck. So you could play this in your princess deck. Makes your princess deck kind of pop off. But if people are scared of items, they're going to be playing item removal. So item removals, items might not just be worth it. I like it. It's cool. The Amber Chromacron. The Chromacron is what's going on in this set. In Shimmering Skies, people are saying, oh, what's a Chromacron? Is it the Mox Ruby? Is it the Power 9? What's going on? Amber Light. Exert, remove up to 1 damage from each of your characters. That is way cracked than this. Maybe. What would you rather have? I'd rather have this. Spread, heal. I'm going to have more than 1 character on the board. This is Rapunzel's Tower. It's the secluded prison because she's trapped up there by Mother Gothel. It's safe and sound. Characters get +3 willpower while here. What in the world? Oh my. Oh, ding ding dong dong ding 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 ding. Wow. Jeremy Adams. Wow. I think that's an error. Pride Lands. Hello, Pride Lands. Our humble home. This is the second Pride Lands card. So now, when you're filling out deck lists, make sure that you write the full name, because now locations have 2. That's tough. You can't just get away with writing Pride Lands on your deck list. It's a location. It's got that 2-8 stat line. 8 is a good number. It's better than 6 and the same as 7. Our humble home. When you have 3 or more characters here, you may banish this location to play a character from your discard for free. Really clunky. If you make this work, congratulations. But this is hugely clunky, especially for 6 ink. If you have to move characters here manually for 6 ink, and you play 3 to 9 ink to play something for free for your discard, you're going to have a bad time. This is the clunkiest card I've seen all day. Maleficent. The Maleficia. She's got the shift 6, so you can shift her on your 1-drop Maleficent on turn 6. That'd be crazy. Don't at me when it happens to you. Everyone listen, when you play this character, each character named Maleficent you have in play, return chosen opposing character, item, or location of cost 3 or less to their player's hand. Crazy interactions. Crazy boss card. I'd rather play the Ursula from set 1 where they lose a lore and I get to draw a card. Seems like a better deal than having to figure out what all this text says. Am I right? And that Ursula quest for 3. Don't play this. Play the Ursula. Don't do it. The Knock. Who's there? This 6 cost, inkable, mythical spirit. Turning Tides. When you play this character, you may move up to 2 damage counters from chosen character to chosen opposing character. Moving damage counters is tight. 5/5 bodies are sick. There's a squirrel out there. I like it. Kind of a boss card, though. Kind of a girl boss. Imagine playing this for free from your discard because you're crazy. Don't do it. Don't play the Knock. They haven't made a single good Knock card. The only thing is good for is knock jokes. Cogsworth, the 1-drop, the Illuminary Watchman, and then you can shift the Cogsworth on it. Finally, a good shift target. Time to move it. Just like Kim Julienne. When you play this character, chosen character gains rush this turn. And you can choose this character. You could rush with a 1/1/1. You probably shouldn't, but you could choose him. You could also choose one of your opponent's characters, but nothing would happen. Well, I guess like if there's a card that says banish chosen character with rush or something. I don't know. I like it. I'm glad Cogsworth got a 1-drop. Merlin the Turtle. Give me time to think when you play this character and when you least play. Look at the top 2 cards of your deck. Put one on the top of your deck and the other on the bottom. Is this not exactly what Merlin Squirrel did? I'm going to have to look. All right, Merlin Squirrel was way worse. Merlin Squirrel is look before you leap. When you play this character and when he leaves play, look at the top card of your deck. Put it on either top or bottom of your deck. So this one costs 2 more than the squirrel, but you get to look at 2 cards. So it's Develop Your Brain on a 3/3 body. It is the better Grandma Tala if you play this in your Blurple. So you remember that Grandma Tala, it's a 4-drop. And when you play her, she's also a 3/3 body. She only quests for 1 though. And you get to look at the top 2. Put 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. This guy gets to do it twice and he gets an extra lore. This is cracked. This is better value than Grandma Tala. And it's a common card. What's going on? Coming up next, we have a couple evasive characters. This is the Archimedes. It's a 3-cost Inkable, the Exasperated Owl. Evasive, so it's the Diablo answer in purple, but a turn later or a turn earlier. You decide. If you go first, play this first. You could quest for 2 if they take out their own Diablo some other way. Questing for 2 is always cool. I like it. This is the Bruni, and it costs 1 more, but it gets a ability. So it has the same stat line, costs 1 more, gets an ability. What's the ability? Parting Gift. When this character is banished, you may draw a card. Dude, heck yeah. For 1 ink, much rather play Bruni over Archimedes, but it might ruin the curve. Like, you'd probably play something else on 4. But I'd much rather have a Bruni than an Archimedes. IMO, the Earth Giant. Never heard of her. Living Mountain. Storyborn. Ally. Have no idea what IP this is from. I'm going to scooch in to see. Yep, I can't tell. But it quests for 2. Same as Bruni for 4 costs, but it's got a whole lot more stat lines. I'd rather have a Bruni than an Earth Giant, in my opinion. This is Gale. It's the Wind Spirit. This is crazy that it's a card. I never would have thought. Like, I guess that the Nock has it, and Bruni's the Fire Spirit, right? Is the Fire Salamander. Makes sense that the Wind Spirit would be in here. A recurring Gust. When this character is banished, return this card to your hand. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. It'll always come back. If you draw this card, you're always going to have it unless you ink it. Uh-oh. Quest for 2. Let's go Purple Pop-Off. This is the White Rabbit. Finally, we have White Rabbit. We got White Rabbit's Pocket Watch in set 1. Now, finally, 4 sets later, we have White Rabbit, the Royal Herald. Oh, me. Oh, my. Did a piece of the just fall off the luminary? I've got to tell someone before it's too late. That's his whole thing, is he's always late. He's always scared he's going to be late. Queen of Hearts is kind of a meanie. Madam Mim Elephant. Madam Mim's getting some more support, and we couldn't be happier. This is one of the only upgrades for the red-purple deck, the Amethyst Ruby deck. She's got the Sorcerer keyword. There's some stuff that pops off with the Sorcerer keyword. I don't know. A little game. When you play this character, banish her or return another chosen character of yours to your hand. So it's the bounce mechanic that we see on all the Mims, except for... Does the Sorcerer one have it? The Floodborn of her? I don't know. I should probably figure that out. The Floodborn version of Madam Mim does not have that word, because when you play a Floodborn, you're probably shifting it, and she's already been dry, so like she's already done her thing. That's the idea behind it, I think. At the start of your turn, you may move up to 2 damage counters from this character to chosen opposing character, so that's pretty cool. Snipe this with your Let the Storm Rage on, do 2 damage to it yourself, and then just wait. Don't even quest it. Just wait. It's a little prank. Maybe they put out a Diablo and you prank them by moving it at the start of your turn. I like it. I think Ruby Amethyst players will like it too. This is Luisa Madrigal. She quests for too many. She quests for 3. She's a 4/8. She's got that survivability, but she's a 6 on Inkable. So what's going on there? Kind of not cash money. Annie. Mystical Majesty. This is the Queen variant of Anna. She got that Shift 4. She got that exceptional power. When you play this character, exert all opposing characters crazy. It's like the Elsa, but everybody. And they don't stay not tapped. So it's kind of cool. And it's Pinocchio's ability. Just cracked. And if you do it on 4 and clear board, I like it. There's some wombo combos here for sure. Archimedes has a shift now. Shift 3. Evasive and Challenger 3. So it's a 4/4 when it's challenging and a quest for 2 lore. There's no downside to this card. There's not a single downside. It might be the best card in the whole set. Elsa, the 5th spirit. So there's the Knock and Bruni and the Gale. Don't know what the 4th is, but Elsa's the 5th, right? Olaf? No. She's got Rush. She's got Evasive. She's got Crystallize. When you play this character, exert chosen opposing character. They think they're safe. And then you play this. It rushes in if it has 2 strength. So if it's their Diablo, it's gone. Everyone was freaking out saying that this is the Diablo answer. If you get up to 5, maybe. If you're doing Blurple, you could ramp it and play it on 3. That'd be kind of cool. I like it. The Genie, the main attraction inside Legendary and Purple. The Elsa was only a super rare, and it's super good. Spectacular entertainment when this character is exerted. Opposing characters cannot ready at the start of your opponent's turn. So if you pair that with Anna, if you have 14 uninkable ink on the field, they could be cooked. But it's not going to happen. Olaf has an Enchanted now. It's the 9-cost uninkable Happy Passenger. And he's riding a Marshmallow. How sweet. Clear the path for each exerted character. Opponents have in play. You pay 1 less to play this character. And it's got Evasive. The most amount of characters people have are like 3. So realistically, you're paying this for 6. If they have a lot on board, you're already cooked, dude. And this isn't going to help you. The swing into action give you Rush. That might work with swing into action. But that's a whole lot of cards to combo with. Don't do it. Don't play it. Olaf should be looked at, not played with. Maleficent, another 3-drop Maleficent. But it's got the 0 willpower. Boo hoo, the vexed party goer. She's mad. She's vibing. And she's one of those cards that's waiting behind the VIP ropes. There's a whole lineup of them. And that's kind of cool. Whenever this character quests, you may choose and discard a card and return it. Chosen character, item, or location will cost 3 or less to their player's hand. So that fits in with the theme of the Maleficent over here. But terrible news, they changed the order of alphabetical. So this Maleficent is number 1 and this Maleficent's all the way down here. Terrible news. Monstro, the whale of a whale. This is where Pinocchio goes to hang out. It's the 5/6, the great beast. Breached the surface of the Azurite Sea and went on. And the cry went out, Monstro. I'm stoked for him. Ajika does spell, the cruel sorceress. She's got 4, 2, 5. That's okay with us. Dies to Medusa, so it's worthless. Playing with power during opponent's turn. If an effect would cause you to discard 1 or more cards from your hand, you don't discard. This is going to have the most amount of judge calls out of any card in this whole set. It go crazy. Whole new world, don't discard. Just draw 7. That's what's up. Bucky, don't discard. Prince John's Mirror, do discard because it's on your turn. Zuga Booga, Prince John Mirror, beats Magica Dispella. This is the 2-drop Maleficent, and this makes aggro even better, but I haven't seen this in aggro list. But why aren't people, it's a 2/2/2 and it has 2 lore. That's cool. Evidently, my invitation was lost. How dreadful. Here, let me help with the decorations. That's crazy. Rafiki is we have Maui at home. If you didn't have a chance to get Maui in set 1, if $13 is too expensive, we have Maui at home. Rafiki the Shaman Duelist. It's got Rush, just like Maui. And it's got, when you play this character, he gains Challenger for this turn. Oh, it's only during 1 turn. But Maui's also usually only during 1 turn. And then use this to sing a 4-cost song. Play it in your blurple. All of these are just screaming blurple to me, dude. Like, use this to sing How Far I'll Go, and you're good. You had a Maui for a turn, and now you have a singer for a turn. I like it. Quest for 2. You're not going to be questing with it. You're going to be throwing your monkey into something, dude. Anna, Eager, Acolyte. I say both because everybody says I'm wrong either way. I don't know. Anna, Annabelle, Annie, Anna. Growing powers. When you play this character, each opponent chooses and exerts one of their ready characters. That's what's up. That's a better Pinocchio, dude, because it's got that survivability. The other Pinocchio was a 1/1/1, right? I think so. And it was 2 unequal. Just go up 1, and then you have a shift target for Anna. Cool. The King of Hearts, the Monarch of Wonderland. A 1/4 body. Quest for 2. I don't know. Pleasing the Queen, exert. Chosen, exerted. Character, can't ready at the start of the next turn. So, it's a way worse Ursula. There's a 3-cost uninkable Ursula. And if they have an exerted character, you can choose them when you quest. No, you have to exert for that. This is a better... No. It's worse. I'd play the 3-cost uninkable Ursula over this. Because it's a 3/3. And you can still throw into stuff. Don't play this one. Oh, dude, this is the first time I'm reading it. This is actually Camilo, not Bruno. See me, I look at this card and I say, hey, that's Bruno. It's not. It's Camilo Madrigal because it's the family copycat. This is the Madrigal that has shape-shifting abilities that turns into other people. That's crazy. Imitate. Whenever this character quests, you may gain lore equal to the lore of chosen other character of yours. Return that character to your hand. That's kind of tough. Returning it to your hand is tough. Out of the character cards, into the item action cards. We got our 2-cost Inkable Hypnotic Strength. Draw a card. Chosen character gains Challenger +2 this turn. They get 2 strength while challenging. Kind of cool. Did it say draw a card? It did. And it's Jafar's little scepter. Ooh, Jafar. I like it. It's probably useful. I'd play it in a draft for sure. I like that a lot in draft. This is our 5-cost Inkable Finders Keepers. It's an action card, not a song. Draw 3 cards. 3 wishes coming right up, says Iago. Says Gilbert Godfrey. People are thinking that it's overpriced. I think it's priced just about right. 3 cards is crazy. I know it's like purple, so lots of cards in purple draw cards. But in Yu-Gi-Oh, you can only have 1 of these. You can only have 1 pot of green, or I think it's banned altogether. Like draw 3, that's even like a Pokemon supporter card, like Hop or something. Like you draw 3 cards, that's the 1 action you can do that turn. The 1 supporter that you can play. So I don't think it's a whole lot to ask, especially if you're late game and blurple and you play 2 of these. Come on now. It's Friends on the Other Side, but cracked. It's not cracked. Friends on the Other Side is better. Play Friends on the Other Side. Don't play this one, but there is a promo of it. So that's kind of cool. We know the way people are trying to make this work. I don't believe in it. If you play this against me, I'm going to say, I'm not reading all that text. You're going to have to play a different card. It's a 3-cost Inkable song. A character with cost 3 or more can exert to sing this song for free. I believe it. Shuffle a chosen character from your discard into your deck. Reveal the top card of your deck. If it is the same name as chosen card, you may play the revealed card for free. Otherwise, put it in your hand. Too complicated. We're not even going to think of imagining combos to do. Right? But if you're in blue-green and you have a whole bunch of Ursulas, you could probably play like 16 Ursulas. And that's like a 1 in 3 chance. And if it's later in the game, you have more cards in your discard and then you play this, I don't know. It's not worth it. And it'll just clog up your hand because you don't have a character in the discard for like the first 5 turns anyway. I don't like it. I don't want to read it ever again. Gathering knowledge and wisdom. 2 uninkable. Gain 2 lore. Crazy value. This is the most amount of value out of any Disney Lorcana card ever printed. The GOAT is 2 lore guaranteed for 4 inkable. This is 2 lore. It's beautiful. It's, might I dare say, delicious. Play this card. See what happens. You get a 10th of your game win right there. Maybe it's not worth it for a 10th. Just think all this knowledge was under our noses the whole time. We only had to look in the right place, says Merlin. The Magical Aid. It's a 3-cost inkable action. Chosen character gains Challenger +3. When this character is banished in a challenge, return this card to your hand this turn. Return this card to your hand this turn. So it makes them hey for a turn and get Challenger. But it's an action. Might be cool. Just play Dr. Facilier. Right? Retrosphere, the 1-cost inkable. This is just like the Vitalisphere, the Fortisphere, or now we have Retrosphere. So that's nice. For 2 ink, you banish this item, return chosen character, item, or location will cost 3 or less to their player's hand. So it's the Maleficent, but for 1 cost. It's 1 cost, but you have to pay 2 ink, so it's 3. When you could just play Maleficent. That costs 3. That does this ability. Right? This one? Yeah. You would much rather play this than a Retrosphere. Just saying. The half Hexwell Crown. This is the card that was in the Ursula Gold Pack, but we don't talk about that now, do we? It's 6 cost uninkable. Ew, yuck. An unexpected find, you exert, and then you have to pay 2 ink, and then you draw a card. That's better than Magic Mirror, but the cost to play this item, not the best. But you could Scrooge's Top Hat. No, it's just Scrooge. Scrooge McDuck lets you play items for free. Blurple again. Perilous Power. It has a second ability. You exert for 2 ink, discard a card. Exert chosen character. They sure do like exerting chosen characters, this set. I don't know. I'm just not jumping at the bit to play this card. And you shouldn't either. The Amethyst Chromacon, 2 cost inkable. Amethyst Light, exert, each player may draw a card. Kind of cracked. That's way cheaper. 2, you get to exert it right away. Yum, yum, yum. Draw a card. Don't mind if I do. I think it's kind of cracked. I would play that card. Elsa's Ice Palace. The Palace of Solitude. Kind of like Superman in the Superman films. It's got the Eternal Winter. When you play this, location, chosen exerted character. Choose an exerted character. While this location is played, that character can't ready until the start. Can't ready at the start of their turn. Okay, let's read that again. When you play this location, choose an exerted character. You could choose your own exerted character if you're crazy. While this location is in play, that character can't ready at the start of their turn. Kind of crazy. But it only has 4. But Fix-It Felix could bump that up to 6. Not worth it. Might be worth it late game. Not worth it. You should play this card. Don't do it. The Library. There is a person in the comments going off about this. And I don't know. Maybe they're right. It's a gift for Belle. And she's also in the library in Hollow Bastion. Kingdom Hearts people. Lost in a book whenever this character is banished. While here, you may draw a card. 3, 1, 8. Ooh, 8 is cool. But wasting your 3 turn on that and moving, you would have to play it on 4 so you can move and actually have a reason. Kind of cool. Probably helps with Jafar. But Jafar's pretty optimized as it is. I like that it has lore. Onto the green, we're at Robin Hood, the 9 cost unequal, the timely contestant. Tag me in for each 1 damage on opposing characters. You play 1 less to play this character. Ward. It has ward. Ward's an underrated keyword. You should know because of Bucky. Quest for 4 is a 6/6, so it's the better Robin Hood. But that other Robin Hood only costs 6, right? I don't like it. Green really wants to lean into this oh, they have a damage on them. Do stuff. But you either banish them or you're not pinging them. I've never been in that situation. Tinkerbell is the only wombo combo really. You play it, everybody gets a damage, your blue steel board, haha, I've damaged your blue steel board. Your Ariel with ward now has 1 damage on it, but you're just going to close out the game. I think this is way too late to be valuable in the curve. Yeah. Senji, we finally got more hyenas. This is also the same hyena, though. Scar's Accomplice, evasive, easy pickings while challenging a damaged character. This character gets +2 strength. So, it can take out Diablos and survive is the goal, right? I like it as a Diablo removal. It doesn't have rush, though, so it's not cool. Little John, the 1 cost camp cook, and it's a vanilla. It's a 0/4, so it's like the Nala, but it's chilling. You're in for a real treat, Rob. Tonight's house special is my famous outlaw grub, made from the finest whatever we could find. That's such Little John, dude. That's something exactly like what he would say. Zazu, advisor to Mufasa, 5 cost, 3/5. Dies to Medusa, dies to Zeus, unplayable. It's evasive, unplayable. Quest for 2, unplayable. Don't even dare play that card. The Mime, oof, yeah, the Mime. What? Silent performance. This character can't exert to sing songs. Get it? Because he's a mime. He doesn't make noise. He doesn't sing. He mimes. It's a 4/3. It's the GOAT, and he quests for 2. He's aight. But he can't sing songs, so... But just don't play him in a song deck, and you're set, dude. Ed, the 3 cost unequal laughing hyena. Hyena keywords. Crazy, dude. That Rafiki means business. When you play this character, you may deal 2 damage to chosen character. Whoa. 2 damage character. Yeah, that's what I thought, Green. That'd be too crazy. Because Steel has the Beast for 4, and you get to choose 1 damage. But this... You're not damaging characters, dude. I don't know... I guess if you have a Let the Storm Rage on and then you play this and can ping 2 more damage, that's 4 damage. And that's kind of cool. Or if you Zeus their Robin Hood champion at Sherwood and then play this. I don't know. It's just Green Steel could do other stuff to Green Steel to be valuable. And it's not Ed the Laughing Hyena. He's a common. It makes sense. I shouldn't be dragging him so bad. Flora is the good fairy, and she has the fiddle faddle ability. While being challenged, this character gets 2 strength. So he's like the Enchantress. There's a couple other characters that have while being challenged. So you're not the one doing the challenging, you are being challenged. She goes to a 4/4 when being challenged. Siege of 3, I don't see any utility in this. This says she quests for 2. This says she quests for 1. I'm going to go with what's on the card. Robin Hood, another shift target. And probably better. Trick shot, when you play this character, if an opponent has a damage character and play, gain 1 lore. Kind of cool, kind of a spice. I'm not playing it. All right, check it out. You have this connecting art, and then this one also connects to this side, but you have Robin Hood in the middle. It's crazy, crazy ideas. Fauna, the good fairy. All these are good fairies. Good fairy, good fairy. This is a good fairy too. This is a vanilla, but it's a 5/3/7, so it survives Zeus, but it dies to Medusa. Worthless, unplayable. The 2, it doesn't even have evasive. I don't know what up with this stat line. I don't know. This card isn't where it's at. There's way other crazier 5-cost cards to play. If you're about playing fairies, by all means. But there are way better 5-cost cards. Like 5 cost is like the champion card of your deck. Like when you hit your 5 cost, it's gonna change the game. And this does not change the game. This does nothing to the game when you play it. I think it's just kind of a filler card. This secret to a good cake is combining everything just right. Every ingredient is important. The magic is in how they work together. So true, dude. One time I tried to mix cold butter into a cake. Didn't work out, dude. Turns out you gotta soften your butter first. I didn't get to make that cake. Haven't made a cake since. And that was in like 2004. More Iago cards. Don't mind if I do. The fake flamingo evasive. That's what we like to see. In disguise, when this character quest, you may pay 2 ink less for the next action you play this turn. Kind of cracked. I like it. I think this will have some play. This is spicy. He looks like a flamingo, but he's not. Silly card. I love it. I'm trying to pull this card today. Banzai. You know, like the Red Robin burger with the pineapple on it. It's a 3/2, but it's not evasive. So what's the point? It quests for 2. I kind of like it. Kind of fits a hyena deck. It's not bad. It's a rare, so it's not bad, right? Edward. Oh, Ed boy. The hysterical partygoer. Rowdy guest. Damage characters can't challenge this character. Any quest for 3? Heck yeah. That's what's up. That's the value. So damage him, and then you're good to go. As far as he's concerned, there's no such thing as bad taste because he likes to eat everything. Scroop is kind of a jerk, dude. He basically takes out Mr. Archer for no reason. I don't like him. He's a bully. But his card, mwah, super good. It's evasive, so it can take out Diablos. It's evasive, so people can't hit him. It dies to Tinkerbell, but that's okay. And it's got this crazy ability. In the late game, you'll be fine with pulling this card. Like, if it's turn 8 and you pull this, and it's a 3 cost, and you're like, oh, it's only a 2/1, you're actually going to be stoked because of its ability. Do say hello to Mr. Arrow. That's the guy who we took out in the anime Treasure Planet. It was so sad. Captain Amelia doesn't even know what happened to him. It was Scroop. Do say hello to Mr. Arrow. When you play this character, you may pay 3 ink to banish chosen character. 3 ink Dragonfire? Yeah. Let's go. Prince Philip, they're really trying to make Prince Philip work, but it's not going the way. Give some love to Prince Eric. Oh, they did last set. And Prince Philip. I don't know. Is there more Prince Erics? There wasn't. Slayer of Dragons. When you play this character, banish chosen dragon character. Kind of cool, but it's 7. We have Fang's Crossbow. Pressing the advantage when the challenge a damaged character. Ready this character after the challenge. Huh. So this is your Scar if you tink the turn before. I don't know. I like that he has 3 quest power. Clarabelle is the #1 Enchanted in the set as of right now. It's the one that people are trying to go for. She's got that Shift 5 light on her hood. She got 7 ink. And she doesn't die to Zeus. And she doesn't die to Medusa. She's the best card. Keep in step at the end of your turn. If chosen opponent has more cards in their hand than you, you may draw cards until you have the same number. Kind of cracked, dude. Get to your 7. Play this. You're good to go. If they're playing red, purple, and they have a whole bunch of cards late game, you're good. I like it. Clarabelle is all right with me. I might try her out. Might put her in our deck if you know what I'm talking about. There's Anna. the diplomatic queen. This isn't the Floodborn. This is something else altogether. She's the royal resolution ability. It's only a 3-cost uninkable. It's a good deal. When you play this character, you may pay 2 ink to choose one. So you don't get to do both. You get to do one. Each opponent chooses and discards a card. So discard them on 3. I like it. It's better Bucky, right? Or chosen character gets 2 strength this turn. Banish chosen damaged character. Is there 3? Oh, you have to pay 2 ink, so you can't do this on 3. You'd have to do this on 5 at least. Okay, not cracked. Clara Bell. This is the shift target for that legendary. Butterfinger. That's what's up. When you play this character, you may pay 1 ink. 2 ink. You may pay 2 ink to banish chosen item. So it's Benja, but you could also play it early. And I like that. It's an optional Benja. I like it. That's cool. And it has a shift target, which Benja does not. I'd probably play this over Benja and keep it as my 3-drop. Yeah. Bonsai! Taunting Hyena. This is second card. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. When you play this character, you may exert chosen damaged character. What do we got here? A little snack pack. He would say that. I like it. It's useful. It's not for green steel. It probably is for green steel, but it's not for how you would typically play green steel. Floodborn Robin Hood got that shift 3, but we already have a shift 3 Robin Hood, and he's steel and he's cool, but he does cost $30, and this is probably going to be like a 10-cent uncommon. The Clever Plan. This character gets 1 lore for each damaged character in play. They're really leaning into it, but I don't think it's what green steel does. You're not giving us a whole lot of options. Like, I'm not going to play 4 copies of Avalanche. It's 4-cost uninkable. I'm not doing it. Mother Gothel, one of those ladies behind the ropes that we were talking about. When you play this character, you may pay it 3 ink to return chosen character to their player hands. So it's a Mother Knows Best. Wow, that's her. She's Mother, and it's Mother's Knows Best card on a 2-body. That's cool. When you play her, you can also play Mother's Knows Best. It's like you have Mother's Knows Best in your plan. That's cool. I like it. That's cool. I like it. Right? Clarabelle, the Contented Wallflower. Contented. She's happy. She's happy to be there. Golly. Those dancers can't really move. Because she's a cow, so she says moo. That's crazy, dude. What a little hidden Easter egg. Those people really know what they're doing when they write those flavor texts. When you play this character, if an opponent has more cards in their hand, then you may draw a card. So you have no cards in your hand. Your opponent has a card in their hand. You play this, you get to draw a card. It replaces itself. That's some value. And a 2/3, so it doesn't pass away due to Let the Storm Rage On. I like it. Cool card. Green's got some sicko mode things. I am a green steel main, so like, I am just loving all the green stuff. Senji! Stick around for dinner. This character gets 1 strength for each other hyena character you have in play. Whoa, mood. Whenever one of your hyena characters challenges a damaged character, gain 2 lore. Whoa, mood! This makes all the hyenas make sense. It's the head hyena. On to the most anticipated card of the set, Mother Gothel. It's got that shift 4. The world is dark. When you play this character, each opponent chooses one of their character and returns that card to their hand. So it's Mother's Knows Best on a body, but you don't gotta pay for it. You pay for it by playing the other card first. I don't know. I like it. Mommy? Scar, Vengeful Line, got the ward. Ward is OP. Life is not fair. Whenever one of your characters challenges a damaged character, you may draw a card. Yoink. Oh, I wonder what card I got. Oh, let's Let the Storm Rage On. Yoink. Kind of clunky, especially not being able to survive challenges. But you know Scar, that's what he do. The hypnotic deduction, draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your deck in any order. Kind of a weird move, but I dig it. Night Howler Rage, 3 cost, inkable, draw a card. Chosen character gains reckless during their next turn. So you can choose yourself, but that'd be crazy. And you have to. If you play it and your opponent doesn't have any cards, you have to choose yourself. This card's from Zootopia. You're Welcome is a card that lots of people are talking about because it's a song. And songs are sick. Shuffle a chosen character, item, or location into their player's deck. That player draws 2 cards. So you can use this to make yourself draw 2 cards if you don't want your item anymore. Or you can just remove the card that you don't want them to be playing. It's kind of cool, but also has a negative side. But it's a song, so you could sing it. It's got some spice to it. Make them draw cards, and then have a Clarabelle out there, so then you get to draw cards because they have more cards than you at the end of your turn. There's some wombo combos here for sure. Remember who you are. It's the reverse. You have forgotten me. If chosen opponent has more cards than you, draw cards until you have the same number. That's cool. It's the reverse. You have forgotten me. Your opponent has 4 cards. You play this. Boom. 4 cards. It could be like a draw 7 for 4. That'd be crack. That'd be way better than what purple has to offer. You could see a green Jafar deck because of this card right here. Good old PJ's Mirror. 3 cost inkable item. It's the new Buckaroo. You look regal. If you have a character named Prince John in play, you pay 1 less to play this item. I don't think that stacks. I think you could only ever pay 1 less. A feeling of power at the end of each opponent's turn. If they have more than 3 cards in their hand, they discard until they have 3 cards in their hand. That's what's up. Say, oh, you have cards? Get rid of them. But usually people have 3 cards in their hand at the end of their turn because they're inking stuff, they're playing stuff. It's what's up. The Obscura Sphere. That's crazy. Didn't think that we'd see another sphere in this set, but we did. Extract of Emerald. For 2 ink, banish this item. Your characters gain ward until the start of your next turn. So it's Bucky's ability for Bucky. You can make your Bucky work again. I don't know. I like it. Ward is so sick. But usually when you ward, you're not questing. But it could keep your Clarabelle alive. And you can ink it early. I think it has some spots in some decks. The Emerald Chromacron, 3 cost uninkable item. Emerald Light. During an opponent's turn, whenever one of your characters is banished, you may return chosen character to their player hand. It's Muses, but way worse. It's when you're banished. So you can banish yourself. And then this could be spicy in lots of ways. But not spicy for me. The Sherwood Forest, the Outlaw's Hideaway. It doesn't gain a lore, so what's the point? Why even play this location? Forest Home, your character's named Robin Hood. Move here for free, so they don't have to pay the 2 cost move. That's a whole lot. Familiar terrain, characters gain ward and exert for 1 ink. Deal 2 damage to chosen damaged character. So this ward. So you pay 4 to give somebody ward, which this also gives ward. Right? No, it's this one. For 3. And this one is 4 for people who have ward. And it's not banished. This is just a way better Obscure Sphere. Last card in Emerald is the Tropical Rainforest, the Jaguar's Lair. It's got that snack time ability. Yum, 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 yum. Opposing damaged characters gain reckless. Kind of cool. You don't even have to have a character there at the location. And you get a lore off of it every turn. Kind of love it. On to our Ruby cards. We have our first one that quests for 2, and it's a 2/2/2. That's what the racers be doing. There's not a glimmer that can keep up with me. You might as well quit now. That's what I say to all my opponents as soon as I sit down at the table. She's the ruthless rival. She fits her flavor text perfectly. Wreck-It Ralph, 3 uninkable demolition dude. It's got the refreshing break ability whenever you ready this character. Gain 1 lore for each 1 damage on him. kind of clunky, especially as a 3. But some people could use it. And if you're making a Wreck-It Ralph theme deck, it's what you got. Maximus, the team champion, a reward worthy of a knight. At the end of your turn, if you have a character in play with 5 strength or more, gain 2 lore. If that character has 10 strength or more, gain 5 lore instead. Huge. Better than Flynn in a couple ways, but not like in the early game. Like you play this way late game as a surprise. I like it, but you kind of have to bank on it. You don't have to bank on it. It can be spice. The Turbo, the Royal Hack, Rush. Rush is always good. Game Jump, when this character also counts as being named King Candy for Shift. Spoilers, dude. That's crazy. There he is. There's good old Donnie the Duck, that Pie Slinger, that Bowie. Shift 4. Humble Pie. When you play this character, if you shift to play him, each opponent loses 2 lore. That's what's good. Make them lose lore, baby. Well, an opponent has 10 or more lore. This character gets 6 strength. Crazy. And you already know that you're playing him when they already have 10 lore. So it doesn't die to Medusa and it goes to a 9/6. Pretty cool. I like it. For 5, that's what a 5 should be. That's a massive value. We got the Rancis Flugger Butter. What? Ingredients: butter, sugar, unsweetened chocolate, vanilla, and arrogance. That's tough. She's a 4/4/4. Does some damage, but it has the racer keyword. That's probably her value there. Scars the Betrayer, as he do. Long live the king. That's what he says when he does the deed to old Mufasa there, you know. When you play this character, you may banish chosen character named Mufasa. Whoa! It plays right into the ability name. I love it. It's got a 6/3. Let's go. Overall, good value. I like it. Maybe I just like red and green cards because it seems like that. We got the Snowana Rainbow. It's got Rush. It's a 2/4 for 3 uninkable. Huh. Your 2-drop Daisy Duck got that spotless food fighter, so she's fighting with a Donald over here. She got evasive, so can take out Diablos. This is your Diablo answer. Anything with evasive that has 2 strength answers Diablo. That's all its value. Mickey Mouse, the 4/2/4. Perfect partners when you have a character named Minnie Mouse and play. This character gets +2 strength. It quests for 2. Lots of stuff quests for 2. It's Mickey Mouse. Lots of stuff is Mickey Mouse. Oh, look, a rat. What did you call me, Raging Rat? Nothing can stand in my way. When this character has damage, he gets 2 strength. He's only a 1. And he costs 3? I don't know. Not my favorite rat. There's a second Taffy-Ta Mutton Fudge. She got that showstopper ability when you play this character. If you have a location in play, each opponent loses 1 lore. That's what's up, losing lore. I love it. She's only a 1 cost, so you can play her whenever you want. Okay with me. We got Denahai, the Avenging Brother. Is this from Brother Bear? You'll pay for what you've done. I'll track you all the way to the Azurite Sea if I have to. That's where Monstro was, right? It's a 7/5, but it's a 5 uninkable and a quest for 2. It's okay. It's not great. It's just a card. Pete, this is the Steamboat Rival, and it's kind of connecting art to Steamboat Willie from set 1, but not really. It's got that scram ability when you play this character. If you have another character named Pete in play, you may banish chosen opposing character. A Dragonfire on a 7 body, not bad. And with all the Petes, the Steel Pete that's coming up, it's not bad. Oh, it's a super rare. It's not bad. And if we look down here, there's another Pete. This is the Floodborn Taffy Tub Mutton Fudge. She got that shift 2, so you could shift her literally on turn 2. She got that new roster. Once per turn, when this character moves to the location, gain 2 lore. What? Make your locations actually valuable? That's okay with me. The Sour Speedster. More like the Sour Speedster. For Uninkable Robin, the Sharpshooter, my greatest performance. This card kind of go crazy. Whenever this character quests, look at the top 4 cards of your deck. If you may reveal an action card with cost 6 or less and play it for free. Put the rest into your discard. So yeah, you're milling yourself pretty hard there, but you could play a Dragonfire. You could play a Beat King Undisputed. You could play a Friends on the Other Side for free. There's lots of cool action cards with cost 4 or less for free in red purple. I think this fits in red purple pretty good. I don't know what other color it fits in. I guess steel. A red steel would almost be cool. I like it. I think that this is going to be some spicy stuff. Let me know how you would use Robin Hood Sharpshooter in the comments section. We got that Gaston, the Pure Paragon, 9 uninkable. That's tough. A man among men. For each damage character you have in play, you pay 2 less ink to play this character. It's got Rush. Oh, and that says 10 right there, baby. Kind of crazy. Gaston banishes anything and pairs with Maximus. So, like, you play this, and then you have your Maximus on board, and then you gain 5 at the end of your turn. Woof. Waka waka. Don't mind if I do. Pete is 1 cheaper than Goat. Doesn't have ability, but has Goat lines. Arthur is the 1 drop with Reckless. Kind of a crazy card to play. It's a way better Gaston, right? No, the Gaston was a 2 drop that had a 3/2 stat line, I think. Donald Duck in his classic outfit. How crazy. This is Daisy's date. Plucky play. Whenever this character challenges another character, each opponent loses 1 lore. That's what's up. That's Aladdin, but sicko mode. Ratigan, he's another rat. He's a party crasher. 7 uninkable. This is what we came here for. Shift 4, evasive. That's what's up. Delightfully liquid. Your damage characters get -2 strength. Did I say negative? It says positive. And it can quest for 3. And it's evasive. I like it. This is a way better Ratigan than that other Ratigan. But that makes sense because this is a Floodborn. And you can shift it early. I like it. Vanellope von Schweitz. The Rush. She got Pixelexia. When you play this character, she gains evasive until the start of your next turn. Now this is the Diablo answer if I ever seen it, but Diablo wouldn't be exerted if they played it on 3 and you went first. So what's the deal? Simba just can't wait to be king. He's that adventurous successor. I laugh in the face of danger. He shouldn't. He's only safe because Zazu saved him, dude, and then went and told his dad. Simba, kind of a punk, dude. When you play this character, chosen character gets +2 strength this turn. Plus is Mickey Mouse's dancing partner. She got that dance-off ability. She's a hero dreamborn. Whenever this character or one of your characters named Mickey Mouse challenges another character, gain 1 lore. That's what's up. Gaining lore and challenges, that's what's up. This is our first action card in Ruby, Break Free. It's got Tinkerbell. Starring Tinkerbell. Deal 1 damage to chosen character of yours. They gain Rush and get 1 strength. Oh, is it willpower or strength? They get 1 strength this turn. Pretty cool. Some good early wombo combos, but not something that you want to be top decking, so I don't think that'll see much play. It's scary when you're banking on your top deck, and that's what you get. Evil comes prepare, ready chosen character of yours. They can't quest for the rest of their turn. If a villain character is chosen, gain a lore. So it's Fan the Flames, way better, gets you a lore, and you get to attack them again. Fan the Flames, but way better for Ruby. I like it. Don't Let the Frostbite, that's got to be a song. Ready all your characters. They can't quest for the rest of the turn, but they sure can challenge. This would be cool if it was a sing together, but it's not. We got the 4-cost action. Banish chosen character of yours to banish chosen character. It's the We Have Be King Undisputed at home. But if you have an on banish trigger from your own character, that's kind of a mood. 3-cost action, Who's With Me? Your character gets 2 strength this turn. Whenever one of your characters with Reckless challenges another character this turn, gain 2 lore. That's what's up. That's just given Goofy's ability to only Reckless characters, so it pairs well with the Gaston. That's probably why it's a Gaston. The Gaston from set 1. This can also pair with that Arthur that cost 1 for some quick, fast lore. Like, it could mean the difference of, I don't know. I like it. Power of Might, 1-cost, inkable item, vial concoction, and 1 ink, banish this item. Chosen character gets +3 strength this turn. If a villain is chosen, they get +4 strength this turn. And where do you put the Potion of Might? The Sword Released, 3-cost, uninkable item card. Power appointed at the start of your turn. If you have a character in play with more strength than each opposing character, each opponent loses 1 lore, and you gain lore equal to the lore lost. So in multiplayer games, you could be gaining up to 3 lore a turn just from making them lose lore if you have like a Maui on board. Kind of cool, kind of clunky. The Ruby Chromacron, the 1-cost item, the Chromacron edition. Ruby Light, exert, chosen character gets +1 strength this turn. That is super useful a lot of times. The Sugar Rush Speedway, it's a 1-cost uninkable location. It doesn't cost anything to move there, which is good news. On your marks, once per turn you may exert chosen character here and deal 1 damage to them to move them to a location for free. Interesting. Could probably work good with John Silver. Could probably work really good with John Silver. Play this with John Silver from set 3. Radigan's Party, got that seedy back room. That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. The Misfits Revelry. This is where he feeds people to Felicia. Ooh, the cat. Misfits Revelry. When you have a damaged character here, this location gets 2 more willpower. 2 lore? Gets 2 lore. Not good. There's that King Candy. He's also the Glitch Eraser, so I don't know what's up with that. He should have a Shift Floodborn coming up, but that's what his utility is here. He's a Shift target, and he's also a 1/2/2. Much rather play Flounder than this, but that's okay because he's got his Shift. Cha-Cha! Impressive Daughter. She got that 4/3 on a 4 body. It's like a goat. It is a goat. This is goat. The Queen, cruelest of all. She has ward, so that's what's up. But nothing else going for her. Maybe she has a Floodboard, and oh, what's that right there? It's a Floodborn Scrooge McDucky, dude. The aficionado of antiquities. The aficionado of antiquities. The secret room must be right here. Ugh, I cannot believe I paid a whole penny for this map. Survives Medusa, doesn't survive Zeus, but it's okay. Quest for 2. This is Prince John, and he's behind one of them ropes. We've seen a couple of other of those cards. He's got the opportunistic briber. 1/5 dies to Medusa, not worth it. Don't play this card. Taxes never fail me. When you play an item, this character gets +2 strength this turn. Not worth. Don't do it. Merlin, back from the Bermudas. What's up? This is the cosplay I do, if you know what I'm saying. Long live the king. This is exactly Scar's ability. Long live the king. That's tough, dude. Oh, that's embarrassing. It's 2 abilities named Long Live the King. How will you ever know which one's which? Your Arthur characters give resist +1. Damage characters is reduced to 1. So this pairs with the Reckless one. I don't know. Probably wouldn't work very well with the Reckless one. Don't know what this is about. There's a Steel Arthur, so we'll figure out what this is about a little bit later. To Pacha, finally the Pacha we deserve. the Emperor's Guide. Yeah, he is. Helpful supplies at the start of your turn. If you have an item to play, gain 1 lore. That's what's up. At the start of your turn, if you have a location to play, gain 2 lore. This could get you 2 lore every turn. That's what's up. He's a 0-4, but that's okay because 4 survives a lot. Any quest for 2. Pacha is what's up. Did I just say that 6 times in a row? Probably. Here's the Floodborn Queen. Shift 3. Ward. Good deal. Reflections of Vanity for each other character. Name the queen you have in play. This character gets +1 lore. So she could quest for maybe 2. The Yellow Queen's super cool. Shift 3. Does this fit in a blue-yellow deck? There's no such thing as a blue-yellow deck. Stop trying to make it happen, Kyle. Just kidding, Kyle. I think it works. I think blue-yellow, pretty cool. The Sheriff of Nottingham. The Bushel Britches. Lots of people are excited for this one. Every little bit helps. Each time you have, for each item you have in play, you pay 1 less ink to play this character. Pretty cool. It has support, so you are going to be questing and getting all 4, and then giving 5 to somebody else. This could pair well with Maximus that needs to have characters at above 5 or at 10. I like. All right, up next we got that Chicha, the dedicated mother. She has support, but 2 for support? What's the point? On my 1 on the way, because she's pregnant with Pacha's child. During your turn, when you put a card in your inkwell, if it is the second card you put in your inkwell this turn, you may draw a card. How many times are you putting a card in an inkwell? At least 2 a turn with blue, and Chicha plays into that. If you 1 jump ahead, oh dude, you could sing 1 jump ahead. It's so good. And it's not even on play. Like, it's anytime during your turn, if she's on the board, it's a good deal. Good old Prince John, the PJ, the gold lover. He has beautifully lovely taxes. Exert, play an item from your hand or discard with cost 5 or less for free. Exerted. Lots of items don't care if they're exerted, so it's kind of a good deal. I don't know what specifically this pairs with that sicko mode, but hopefully some stuff. I'm excited to see what people make with it. It is super rare. And I think this is the special promo too that's in the villainous box. So I don't know what's going on with that. Here's another queen. That's 3 already. We got queen, queen, queen. Here's the queen. She's got ward, which is always good to see. 3-2, that takes out Diablo. And 3 is always a nice number to have, especially if they're at Hidden Cove. That's all of our basis of this video. Is it good against Diablo, or is it more valuable than Goat? That's how we've been measuring like everything. Gather of the Wicked. When you play this character, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal any number of character cards named the Queen and put them into your hand. Then put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So you look at the top 3. If you get a queen, you can keep the queen. There's lots of queens. There was 3 here. There was a blue one in the old set. There's a green one in the old set. That's 5. There's the yellows. That's 6. 6 times 4, that's 24 queens that you could have in a deck so far. And there's probably more. The queen. Here's Cusco. He hasn't had a card in a little bit. He's the selfish emperor. That's his whole thing. And he goes right under the VIP rope into the special area of the little festival that they're having in the Shimmering Skies for set 5. Outplacement. When you play this character, you may put chosen item or location into his player's inkwell, face down and exerted. So we'll let it go on a body. Pretty cool. Chosen item or location. So it's not characters, is what it is. By invite only, 4 ink. You have to pay 4 ink, and you don't have to exert it either. You just pay 4 ink. Your other characters gain resist 1 until the start of your next turn. It's too bad that this doesn't have ward, or you could just keep pinging this for 4 and keep giving people resist 1. I don't know if there's where its value's at, but that's what I thought right away. This is it. This is a legendary card that everybody's losing their mind over. It's Mufasa, the ruler of Proud Rock. It's 8 cost uninkable, but it's going to be worth it. It is a delicate balance. When you play this character, exert all cards in your inkwell, then return 2 cards at random from your inkwell to your hand. So you definitely don't want to play this first on your turn if you have like 10 ink. Like, you want to think about what you want to do and then play this if you have 8 ink left. Like, you don't want to waste your ink. Pretty cool that you get to get 2 cards back to your inkwell. It's random, So don't go thinking that you're going to figure out everything that's in your inkwell. It's a cool card. It is. It's 4/9. It doesn't die to Medusa. It doesn't die to Zeus. Quest for 4. And then its second ability is where it gets crazy. Whenever this character quests, ready all cards in your inkwell. That's right. So you play it, and then you let it dry for a turn. It's going to live. And then the next turn, you spend all your ink. You quest Mufasa, gain 4. And then you ready all your ink, and then you're good to go. So many wombo combos to do with this card. I'm excited to see it played. I'm probably excited to play a blue deck with it. If it's blue steel or blue green, I don't know. I do like them Baja Blast colors. Hopefully we pull one in our box. We'll see. This is the 5-cost Ludwig von Drake. And it's not very good. It does quest for 3, which is huge. Lots of cards in blue are 3 questers. The Caterpillar is probably one of my favorite ones. But Ludwig also fills it. But like I was saying with the 5-cost cards, this doesn't like turn the tide of the game. So why play it? It's got some crazy flavor text there, so we're going to read that. So you see, there's a dark void at the edge of Lorcana. Dun dun dun. That's where Ursula's lair was. Spoilers. A complete absence of electromagnetic radiation. What's it made of? I don't know. The light's just gone. Kaput. He is being dramatic, and how does he know if he wasn't there? Is he been to the edge of Lorcana? Ludwig von Drake is up to something. Here's the Minnie Mouse, the 1-cost uninkable. Your shift targets, your everything. The cake catapult. So she's in the food fight with Daisy and Donald and stuff. You already know what they're up to. When you play this character, chosen character gets -2 strength this turn. Ooh, it's only a 1/2. It's your 1-drop. I don't know. Probably has some utility. I'm not seeing it right now. Basile, practice detective. It has support, so it can give your 2 away to somebody else that is identical to the card up here. What were we talking about? Was it in red that has the support? What was I thinking of? There was a card that has a 2/1 support. Bro, is it this? Crazy. King Candy. King Candy has 2 shift targets that are available. 1 in blue, 1 in red. So you're most likely playing this in a Ruby Sapphire deck. You shift it for 3, which shift 3, always good to see. And it's a 5-cost. It's kind of like they know what they're doing. Changing the code. When you play this character, you may draw 2 cards, then put a card from your hand onto the bottom of your deck. Too bad it's not a ramping option. If it could do how far I'll go when you play it, that'd be so cool. Quest for 2, it's a 3/3, so it dies to Smash, it dies to the double sing Ursula. It's not crazy. It's not going to change the tide of the game. So why use your 5-cost on it? Maybe because you like King Candy, but I don't think it's all that valuable. And they don't either because they assigned it uncommon. Here's the Donald Duck, and he's got his little magnifying glass. What's he trying to do? Burn some ants or something? Have you ever done that? That's bad behavior. He's a 5-cost, 3/4. Does he change the tide of the game? We're going to find out. The Focus Flatfoot. Baffling mystery. When you play this character, you may put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. It is Detective Mickey for 2 more ink, and it's inkable. So you decide if that's what you need to do. I think Detective Mickey has a leg up on it, but it's still good to have ramping options late in the game and be able to ink it. I like it. Not my first choice, but a choice. I don't know what this one's about. This is the Wise Woman, Tanana. Your brothers need guidance. When you play this character, you remove 1 damage from chosen character or location. So it's a little bit of healing. It's got that 1/3, which I would have liked it to see a 1/1/3, but it has an ability. So that's why you're paying that extra ink. It's not like Minnie Mouse. You have an ability, you're paying an extra ink. Is this from Brother Bear? That's what's up. Tanana knows what's good. More grandmas in Lorcana is okay with me. There's Tipo, the growing sun. Is this Pacha's kid? Measure me again. He's an ally storyborn. Doesn't hit the hero synergy, but that's okay. And when you play this character, you might put a card from your hand into your inkwell face down and exerted. This is the better Mickey Mouse because it's on 2. Oh, but it's from your hand, so you're losing hand size. So it's kind of a downside, but it has lots of ramp ability. Like maybe you don't like playing 1 jump ahead because you're crazy, so you play this. Probably just play 1 jump ahead though. Here's Belle of the Ball. That's crazy. That's a perfect name for this card. It has Ward. Ward is always lovely to see, especially on princesses. She's princess, so she hits that synergy with all those other princesses in Amber. So maybe the blue Amber princess deck is a thing. I don't know. I'm excited to try it out. Ooh, ushered into the party. When you play this character, your other characters gain Ward until the start of your next turn. That's sick. This is a great card. Heck yeah, for 4. That's perfect. And it quests for 2. That's what's up. What's up? Merlin has been talked about a lot. He's the intellectual visionary. Shift 5. And you can shift him onto the Merlin from Vacation. Or the other blue Merlin. Or any of the purple Merlins. It works, and it's overdeveloped brain. So it's like develop your brain, but this one is overdeveloped. When you play a character, if you shift to play him, you may search your deck for any card, put that card in your hand, then shuffle your deck. So you definitely don't want to play this card on 6. You definitely want to shift this card. If you don't shift the card, you kind of miss out on the whole value of the card. So don't go playing this card just because you have it in your hand and it's on 6. If you have something else for 6, it's probably more valuable if you're not shifting. That's the truth. It does have 7 and 3. So 3 means that Medusa gets it. So it's unplayable. But 7 means it lives to Zeus and lives to a lot of other stuff. But Medusa gets it. It's unplayable in my opinion. And if you don't shift it, there's no value there. You could grab any card, but that late in the game, is one card going to change anything? No. Maybe if you're digging for like a Be Prepared. Can you get that? You could get a Be Prepared from him. But then it just like lets you live one more turn. I don't know his value. If you know his value, let me know in the comment sections. But I'm not going to play me some Merlin. Here's the item card, Vision of the Future. Look at the top 5 cards of your deck. Put one in your hand and put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. I think that this should have been the name Overdeveloped Brain, because this is like the card Develop Your Brain, but on a crazier scale. Instead of 2 cards, it's 5 cards. So I think Vision in the Future should be that ability. And that, right? Is that just me? Am I going crazy? In this card art, they have a bunch of Chromacrons. So maybe it's like, oh, we're going to get a Chromacron. I don't know. Royal Tantrum. This is one of the cards with the Enchanted treatment. Banish any number of items, then draw a card for each item you banished in this way. It's Hiram in case you don't have a Hiram, right? It's tough. You usually want your items out. It's a toughie. But there's probably some like, I think it's like a last ditch effort. Like you don't use it until you gotta use it. Until you're top decking at the end. And then you're like, oh gee, I gotta banish my own cards. Gee, here's the 2-cost action song. Remove up to 2 damage from any number of chosen characters. You could even heal your opponent. That'd be crazy. Ever as before. Look at it. That's Beast, but as a bro. Here's Hideaway. Put chosen item or location into player's inkwell. Face down and exerted. So that's cool. This is a ramping item for yourself, or it's a removal for your opponent. Either way, kind of valuable. It's only an uncommon, so I'm sure that you can get it. I think in draft, having ramp in draft is always clutch. So keep your eye out for that. All fund out. Look at that sad little llama. What is this? One of Louisa Madrigal's donkeys, am I right? Put your chosen character of yours into your inkwell, face down and exerted. Just like what I said, any ramp in a draft is going to be killer. So if you get this in your draft, it's another uninkable. Adam Ford. Wow. I like it. The Medal of Heroes, congratulations, shoulder. Exert for 2 ink, banishes item. Chosen character gets 2 lore this turn. It's interesting. It could close out some games. I think this is super useful with Tamatoa. Who am I kidding? This is great. But you have to banish it. It doesn't help Tamatoa. This helps Flounder. And for that, we give it an A+. Basil's Magnifying Glass. Ooh, find what's hidden. You exert it. Then you pay 2 ink, so it's 4 ink total. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal an item card and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. So we have Queen Diviner and we have Scuttle. We have stuff that does this better. You don't banish it though, so it's cool. And it's an item, and blues love items, but I'm not stoked about it. I think cards that are like combos that are like 4 card dependents. It's pretty low probability. It's like 20% that you find 4 cards in your deck. It's not the best move. Merlin has a carpet bag. It's a 5-cost item. Is it worth paying 5? It's got the hockety pockety. You exert, you pay 1 ink, and then return an item from your discard to your hand. That's worth it. That's kind of sicko mode, especially if you're playing all items. Boom, get it back. Ah, boom, get it back. Every turn, you're getting back items. You could even get a carpet bag to get back a carpet bag. And here is the Sapphire Chromacon. You got your powering up. This item enters play exerted. As it do, that's what Great Stone Dragon does. Then, on your next turn, Sapphire Light. You exert it, pay 2 ink, banish one of your items, gain 2 lore. So it's kind of a little sneaky deaky at the end, but it costs so much to play it. I don't like it. That's really expensive. 6 ink to gain 2 lore. Bad deal. And you have to banish something. 6 ink and an extra card that you had to play earlier. It's a lot for 2 lore. It would be minimum 7 cost for 2 lore. But like you remember up in purple, there's a card that literally just says gain 2 lore. Gathering knowledge and wisdom. Granted, it's not an item, but like this is 2 cost to get 2 lore. And the other one is a minimum 7 to gain 2 lore. Bad deal. Don't do it. The Sapphire Chromacron is not for you. Here is the Great Illuminary, the Radiant Ballroom. This is the place that's fallen apart, and you expect me to go there as a location. It's a 2/9. You move there for 2, and you get 9 warm welcome. Characters with support get +1 lore and 2 willpower while here. That's not bad, but for 5 ink, do I care? I don't care about this at all, especially because it doesn't give me lore. I'm good without that location ever being played by myself. Here's Merlin's Cottage, a wizard's home, knowledge of power. Each player plays with the top card of their deck face up. That is a wacky move for sure. I love it. I love it. That's so wacky. The artist goes by one name and one name only. Gabe. Oh no, he has a last name on the card. It was just the website. That's being a silly Billy. And that is it for blue. Onwards to the steel, the last color. And then we're also doing Enchanted. You already know we're doing Enchanted. So here's Stitch. Heave ho. When you play this character, you may deal 2 damage to chosen character. This is the better beast. This is the beast who, from set 2, this Stitch, the team underdog, what's up? Just does damage when you play it. That's so good. Pair this with your green stuff. Pair this with your hyenas. I don't know. I like it. Stitch is a fan favorite. He's cool. Jafar, the tyrannical hypnotist challenger, +7 intimidating gaze. Opposing character with cost 3 or less can't challenge. This thing can get brawled. This thing can get Medusa. This thing is just worthless. If you pull this as your legendary, I feel bad for you, son. I don't know. I don't see the value in it. A 7/7 is cool, but that's a 7/7 if it lives. And yeah, it might live at 6, but at that point, they're Medusa-ing you. At that point, they have a brawl in their hand. At that point, it's GG's. I wouldn't bet on this card for anything. I wouldn't even bet $1. But don't bet on Lorcana. That's bad. Here's Simba, the lost prince. Why is he lost? Where'd he go? Face the past during your turn. Whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may draw a card. This is Floodborn Jafar, but bad. It is 1 less. Floodborn Jafar is a 4 cost, 3/4. So 3 banishes almost everything. 2 doesn't banish a lot. Just play Jafar, Snake, Dreadnought, instead of this. I get that like you could shift on this because we have a shift Simba coming up, which why isn't it in alphabetical order? But I don't know. Here's Rudy. Rudy, the Groove Disruptor. He's got some flavor text that we're going to read together. The Luminary can't handle this much groove. We have to keep the noise down or it'll fall apart for sure. That's tough. I think the Illuminator is going to fall apart. It's a 1/2/2. It's a vanilla. It's bulk. The Royal Guard. Hey, I've been turned into a cow. Can I go home? The Bovine Protector. I don't know what this is from. but I like it. It's a 1/7. I like it. Overall, it's just a lighthearted card. What's there not to like be a fan about? Here's Mickey S. Mouse, the Food Fight Defender. This is your shift target for the Sorcerer. This is your Broom deck on ice. This is the Resist 1 Mickey. That's what's up. And that's such a classic Mickey. This is such a good card. I love it. That's some major value. This is a great 1-drop. Here's Sleepy. And we're getting into all the dwarves. Oh my gosh, they're not in order either. It's crazy how they ordered these cards. Here's Sleepy. He's the Sluggish Knight for 2. He has Bodyguard. It's not crazy, but having dwarves, the keyword 7 dwarves, means that he procs other abilities, and that's his value. Here's Kronk. Kronk is one of the best cards in the whole set. Not this one, but his shift target, and you're going to need to be able to shift him, so playing him on 2 for a shift target is great. He has Challenger +1, so he can go to a 2/4. I love it. He's an unlicensed investigator, and that perfectly encapsulates who he is. He's got some flavor text. Maybe this is the one. Maybe this one's a Chromacon. Probably not. I really should have paid more attention when that wizard guy was talking. Who's he talking about? Merlin? I think he's talking about Merlin because in that, this one, he's talking about Chromacons. Is he telling Kronk? I don't know. Here's Hey. He's a 4/5/5. So he survives Medusa. So he's A-okay. He's perfect. He dies to Zeus, but he's a chicken. What do we expect? He's Bodyguard. Not killer. Like Chinpo is way better, right? With 7. And is Chinpo quest for 2? I don't think so. Hey is just here to be Hey. We got Sneezy, the Nosy Knight. He's got the Headwind ability. When you play this character, Chosen Knight character gains Challenger +2 this turn. It's okay, but it's not great, especially for 4. He's a 3/4 body. It's not great. Dopey, the Knight Apprentice, stronger together. When you play this character, if you have another Knight character, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character or location. That's kind of cool. It's a Tinkerbell for 3 to 1 character. It's kind of tough. Having only 2/2 also is tough, but like if you pair it with like a challenger later, is it just a +2 challenger? It is. He could go to a 4/2. Not the best, not the most cash money. Here's Namari, and Namari cards have historically been not so chillin'. The Resolute Daughter. I don't have any other choice. For each opposing character banished in a challenge this turn, you may pay 2 less to play this character. And she has Resist 3. Resist 3 is huge. That's kind of cool. This one might be worth it. But if you get in your opening mulligan, or even if you're top decking this, what's the point? It's clunky. It's something that you shouldn't hope for. Snow White. This one's sick. This is the fair-hearted Snow White. So we have stout-hearted, true-hearted. Now we have fair-hearted Snow White, the natural leader. We need Aurora as a knight. That'd be so cool. And I'm sure that we're going to get it. The natural leader, this character gains resist +1 for each other knight you have in play. That's so cool. But dies to Medusa. It's unplayable. It's worthless. Don't even think of playing Snow White. There's Yzma, and she's behind one of these ropes. 4 cost unequal at 1/4. Kind of chilling. I'm warning you, during your turn, whenever one of your character banishes a character in a challenge, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character. Pretty cool. You got your ping damage. It pairs well with the green because you need damage characters in green to be able to pop off. It's pretty combo-y, but it's Yzma, and we like her. She's somebody's mom, you know. Krunk, this is probably the second best card in all of Shimmering Skies. It's got that Shift 5. Are you on the list? During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may play a character with 5 cost or less for free. So cool. If this character with his 6 power banishes anybody, and you're going to be able to shift him on 5. So you're playing him on 5 on a character, so he's ready to banish somebody. You get to play a card for 5 for free, and 5 is the best number. 5 is your Robin Hood Champion of Sherwood. 5 is your Beast Tragic Hero. Kronk makes Steel pop off. If you get this combo off, if you get the Floodborn going, it's solid. I like it a lot, and I think a lot of people are going to like it. Luckily, it comes with the starter deck, so you're not going to have to like try too hard to get this card. It's going to be regularly available. Here's Grumpy. He's a skeptical knight. He's got the boon of resilience. When one of your knight characters is out of location, that character gains resist +2. He's only a 3/1, so he is banished when Tinkerbell comes into play, but if you put him in a location right away, you're good to go because he's going to have resist 2. Resist 2 is huge. Cogsworth could never. You have to have 2 Cogsworth out to do that. During your turn, characters gain evasive. This character gains evasive. So he can take out Diablos even if Diablo's at co. Grumpy's kind of the knight that you want, dude. We got Pete, and this is by far the #1 card in the entire set. It's 3 uninkable, which is a tough number. Like if you're filling this spot with Diablo or Pete. Pete is a good one, especially late game for top decking. Pete is going to save you. You have to exert. This is the wrong Pete. I'm thinking of a completely different one. I'm thinking about the one with the whistle. This is the wrestling champ. This is not the best card. I so lied. This is the repeat. You exert, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a character named Pete, you may play it for freezies. It's a 1/3. It's a 3 cost. You could play this in a whole deck of Pete's, and we'll get there one day. This is Sir Ector Merida's dad. Am I right? The Castle Lord. He's a 7/10. 10 is huge. There's only been 4 cards with the number 10 on them so far. Goofy, Chernobog for cost, the new Gaston, and this one. I think those are the only 10 thing cards. Well, by Jove, don't just stand there. Raise a glass to my son Kay, and may we be rid of the trickster Wizard Marvin, or whatever his blasted name was. That's a crazy thing to say, Merida's dad. It's by Brian Weiss, which we love because it made Flounder. And if you guys can't see my Flounder, my mouse is Flounder. We like Flounder. Sir Ector, what's up? We got Bashful, and look at that pose. He's the adoring knight. Impress the princess. He knows what's up. He's trying to get some brownie points with Snow White while you have a character named Snow White in play. This character gains bodyguard. So, kind of cool. And it gives resist to Snow White. It's okay, but Snow White is banished by Medusa. It's unplayable. Arthur, it's the 2/2/2. It's the wart. That boy's got real spark, lots of spirit. Throws himself heart and soul into everything he does, says Merlin. 2 lore, always good to have. Happy, 2/1, burst of speeds. During your turn, this character gains evasive. It takes out Diablo for only 1 ink, and that's what's up. Simba, finally, this is the Floodborn Simba. It's got the son of Mufasa. Oh, yeah, it is. It's got shift 4. It costs 6 if you play it regularly. It's got the 3, so you already know. It's got that fearsome roar. When you play this character, you may banish chosen item or location. Pretty cool. Get rid of Queen's Castle for 6. Yeah, this is a valuable card. This card is sick. I played this card yesterday. Here's Doc. He's got the drastic measures. When you play this character, you may discard your hand to draw 2 cards. So if you have 1 card in your hand, you could discard it and draw 2. That'd be the value there. But if we want to talk about Doc, we need to talk about how he's not a very good doctor. Like if he was a good doc, then the dwarves would have like managed symptoms. But one guy's always sneezing. One guy's always falling asleep. One guy has mood stabilizers. Like, these people are the sneezy guy. I don't know. He could just better help people, right? Crazy doc move. Here's the legendary Arthur, and people love it. People are excited for Arthur because this is a good Arthur. This is one of the co-creators of the game, Ryan Miller. He loves Sword in the Stone, so that's why Arthur gets so much love in these cards. Shift 5, so that's okay. You could play him on that bird. You could play him on that steel robin. I don't know. Knighted by the Knight. He also has purple shift targets. When you play this character, chosen character gains Challenger +2 and resist 2 and can challenge ready characters this turn. That's 3 things. Pretty cool. I like it. And he could also choose himself to give him to be a 5/6 with resist 2 and can challenge ready characters. Pretty cool. A really good removal card. King Victorious. More like King Victoria Justice. And here it is. This is the Pete that I was talking about. It's the 3-cost inkable game referee. This is the card that you're going to want anytime. This is the perfect card. Blow the whistle. When you play this character, opponents can't play actions until the start of your next turn. That means that they can't exert to sing songs because they can't play the song because a song is an action. Pete shuts them down, dude. All they're going to be able to do is play a character. And you're going to be able to remove the character because you're steel. Pete, best card there is. This is number 1 card, Kronk, number 2 card. That's what's up. Tug of War, 5-cost, inkable action. You get to choose one. Deal 1 damage to each opposing character without evasive, or deal 3 damage to each opposing character with evasive. So it's just a really bad smash / avalanche. There's better action cards to play. If you're worried about evasive stuff, play Smash for 3 ink. And if you're worried about dealing a whole bunch of damage everywhere, I guess this does help green with the spread damage. But if they have lots of characters on board, you're cooked, dude. I'm not about it. When will my life begin? That's what Rapunzel says. She's standing there and... wow. When will my life begin? It's a song card. Chosen character can't challenge during their next turn. And you get to draw a card. So you can choose yourself if you know that you're going to quest. I don't know. Or you choose one of their people that you don't want to challenge you, like Maui. Imagine just wasting their Maui with this card. Kind of cool. And you get to draw a card. We got that duck for cover with the classic Huey, Dewey, and Louie all together. It's in their classic uniforms from Kingdom Hearts. Chosen character gains resist +1 and evasive this turn. That's what's up. Giving characters evasive. Again, it takes out Diablo. It completely shuts down. Like all these cards were made to shut down Diablo. It's cool. I like it. Resist and evasive. It's a wombo combo. It's a good card. The Food Fight, 1-cost action. Your characters gain exert for 1 ink. Deal 1 damage to chosen character this turn. Pretty cool. And it's not even like a one-time use. Like if you're able to ready your character multiple times in the turn, you can just keep pinging them if you have the ink. And we got some flavor text here. Garsh, who ordered the upside down cake? That's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. We got the Shield of Arendelle. It has the deflect ability. It's only a 1-cost item, which is lovely. Put this in your blue steals. Chosen character gains resist +1 until the start of your next turn. This is perfect for blue steals. It's lovely. What a lovely card to have. The Plate Armor. This looks like Sir Ector's getup, dude, from Brave. It's a 4-cost uninkable item, kind of like the Mouse Armor, but 1 better. Is that right? Exert chosen character gains resist 2 until the start of your next turn. What's Mouse Armor do? Mouse Armor costs 2 and only gives you resist 1. So this is Mouse Armor, but better? Is 2 Mouse Armors? I like it. Because I like Mouse Armor. Up next, we got this Steel Chromacron. This is our last Chromacron. It's got that steel light, baby. It's got exert, deal 1 damage to chosen character. That's kind of sick, but for 6 ink, woof. Don't sign me up. This is almost as bad as RLS Legacy Cannon, dude. Our steel locations, we have Baddanon. It's the Villain Support Center. There's no one I'd rather be than me. Villain characters can exert, then pay 3 ink. Play a character with the same name as this character for free while here. Oh, wow. Too complicated. The Seven Dwarfs Mine. This is where they go to work, dude. This is where they hi ho, off to work we go. It's the 2 cost to move and 6. During your turn, the first time you move a character here, you may deal 1 damage to chosen character. If the moved character is a knight, deal 2 damage instead. For 4 ink, do a damage. If it's a knight, do 2 damage. It has some value, but it has 6, so Maui can get it in 1 turn. It's not cool. And that's all the cards. We're going to look at the Enchanteds together real quick, but the Enchanteds are literally cards that we have read before, like Prince Naveen. It's a good card. I like it. Vanellope, didn't know she had an Enchanted. It's the Floodborn that you could play on too. That's a lot of value. Monster Reborn, I mean, Revive. Play a character with... Play any character, yeah? Oh, it has to be 5 or less. You're trading 5 for 5. Archimedes as one of the coolest enchanters of the set. Look at that. Border to border. So pretty. So cool. Olaf has one. Didn't like Olaf. Don't think there's a lot of value there. Finders Keepers. Play this with Jafar or play this whenever you want. It's an action. You can ink it. It's situational. We got the Clarabelle. This is the #1 enchanted in the set right now. It's pretty cool. It works. We got Scar, the 4/2. I didn't think it was a very good card. You're welcome. One of the only song card enchanteds. Is it the only song card enchanted? It is, because this is the action. This is the only song card enchanted in this set. Donald, which is kind of the poster child of this set. Robin Hood, which does some crazy value. I like it a lot. We have Badanon. Sorry, I can't read. Radigan's Party. That's where he feeds people to Felicia. Bad vibes all together. Mufasa, probably the craziest thing that you could ever do. Ready all your ink. You got the candy, the King Candy. You know him. You got the Royal Tantrum. You got Snow White, the Fair-Hearted. Super cool. Going to be a collector's card for sure. Don't play it because Medusa's going to Medusa it. Or they're going to lower your strength, then banish you. Like, this thing's going to get under the sea so hard, dude. Arthur, pretty cool. That's a big old sword. What is that? Excalibur or something? We got Badanon. And that's the complicated one that I don't know about. And then this is the one that came in the Ilumineers Quest Ursula Returns special box that costs $60, but you can get it for $40 on TCG Player now. I don't know what it's that about. I paid $60 for it. Yeah, those are all the cards. That's what I think about every card. I think that Pete is the most valuable card. I think that Kronk, probably the second most valuable card. I'm excited to try Mufasa. I'm excited to try Robin Hood, the Legendary. I think that Donald Duck was pretty cool too. The Legendary Duck. He is pretty cool. Maximus has some cool synergies. Green got a bit of support, but not really in the discard arena. The Clarabelle is definitely something that I'm going to try to play with. Mother Gothel, hello. Hyenas are going to be a deck. Scroop, I think, is super good. I think Scroop is a card that I will put into my Emerald Steel deck. But we will see how that fares out. Any of the purple cards I like, not really. Found out that this is Camilo, not Bruno. I need to read the cards first before I know what they do. There's Monstro, big old whale. Happy he got a card. Pinocchio support win. Elsa, super good. One of those pack arts, I think. Excited to see her. Madame Mim. Bruni, love me some Bruni. Anything in yellow that we were excited for? Her, right? In yellow and amber, we were excited for the princess deck. Like, this helps out princesses a lot. This is the way worse Ariel Spectacular Singer. And that is it. Oh, and Naveen. Naveen's always going to be good. Pick up a copy of Naveen and put it in your Steel Song. and you won't regret it. Those are my thoughts on Set 5 Shimmering Sky for release weekend. Maybe I'll talk about it at the end of Shimmering Sky and see if my ideas have changed. But thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Please hit like and subscribe if you watched this far. If you did, that's so cool. Thank you so much for supporting Ready Set Ink, and we'll see you all next time.